In John chapter 8, verses 21 through 30, Jesus warns of coming judgment. And there's a line in this passage that will stop you cold. Verse 24, Jesus says, I told you that you would die in your sins. If you do not believe that I am he, you will indeed die in your sins. Now that may sound harsh, but Jesus is being honest. And he's talking to the ones that still don't recognize who he is. Where Jesus is going, you cannot follow without faith. Verse 21, Jesus says, I am going away, and you will look for me, and you will die in your sin. Where I go, you cannot come. Jesus is headed to the cross, then back to the Father. But he warns, if you reject me, you won't make it. You can't enter heaven without trusting the one who came from it. The problem wasn't that they didn't know. It was that they wouldn't believe. In verse 25, it says, Who are you? They asked. The truth wasn't hidden. It was standing right in front of them. But they didn't want the answer. They wanted control. Jesus made it completely clear in the verse before that when he said, If you do not believe that I am he, you will indeed die in your sins. You don't need more proof. You need to surrender. The danger isn't ignorance. It's unbelief dressed as pride. The cross will prove who he is. Verse 28, So Jesus said, When you have lifted up the Son of Man, then you will know that I am he, and that I do nothing on my own but speak just what the Father has taught me. They didn't get it then, but they'd see him crucified, and the truth would pierce deeper than any nail. The cross didn't make Jesus real. It revealed that he always was. Jesus spoke with power because he lived with the Father. Verse 29, Jesus says, The one who sent me is with me. He has not left me alone, for I always do what pleases him. Jesus didn't speak on his own. He spoke as one sent. His authority came from obedience, and his power came from presence. When you walk with the Father, you speak with weight. This isn't about knowing about Jesus. This is about believing he is who he says he is. Because if you miss that, you don't just miss peace. You miss everything. And the truth is, one day, everyone will see him lifted up. So don't wait for someday. Follow him now, while there's still time. Armor up. Be the light. God bless.